Hello, welcome back to Oracle DBA tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to discuss about how do you set up the operating system for our DB installation. So here's a quick recap what we have done so far. So we have already procured a machine from Amazon Web Services that which is exactly what has been documented in the Oracle server documentation about our hardware requirement. So we just now fulfill the hardware requirement whatever given by Oracle for installing Oracle database server. So now we are going to check what are the software requirements we need to fulfill. As you told, Oracle runs on different different versions of Unix, and in fact it also runs on different version of Linux. So at this point, Oracle on 11G R1, Oracle supports on all these different types of uh, operating system, and we have already installed Oracle Linux 5 OEL5. That's what we got the Amazon EC2 AMI. All right, and now what we're going to do, we are going to see if the other things we are going to satisfy or not. So for example, if we are the kernel requirement is 2.6.18 if you are using Oracle Enterprise Linux. So I just want to know if I have that same kernel whatever is being asked here. So I do uname. So to know my kernel, I do uname minus r. So uname minus r, it says that I have the kernel version is 2.6.18. okay, so this is the kernel version is 2.6.18, and then yes, 2.6.18 or later is required for Enterprise Linux 5. All right, so that is what it suggests that my kernel is just fine. And let's check. Oracle requires a lot of packages, whenever it's going to install the database, it's going to compile the C program. So that means you need some libgcc, or and lot of and gcc, and then other packages. So at this moment I'm just want to make sure that if you are running Oracle Enterprise Linux, we should have all these packages to be available. And how do I check that one? To check if I have this bin utils available, then what I'm going to just do bin utils, and then we do rpm. So rpm is in the package manager, which will tell me that if I have my the package whatever I'm saying is installed here or not. How to do? You do rpm minus qa and then give the package name. Okay, so I think I just made a mistake here, so that's why it's taking a long time. So rpm minus bin utils. So that means yes, I have bin utils 2.7.50 is available. And how much they need? They need 2.150 exact match. Okay, so they need 6.6.2. I have already 6.14. So 6.14 is higher than 6.2. So therefore I satisfy the conditions that of whatever the package that I have. So make sure that in your operating system, and especially if you are going to get from Amazon EC2 the way that I did, then you are going to satisfy all these conditions. All these packages should have been pre-installed. Okay, so that is the beauty of taking from Amazon EC2, is that you don't have to worry about all this thing. Okay, however, if you are installing on your own, let's say somebody wants to install on Ubuntu or whatever the Linux version, and if that is supported, just make sure that you have all these things installed. I don't have to worry about anything because I install Oracle Enterprise Linux, which is already coming up with all this supported, all is required package. So in the other sense, in the other words, my job is much easier. I'm not going to check all these other things. Just I know that I have all these things set up for me by Oracle Enterprise Linux. Okay, so once you have this thing, so this is how you are going to see the package I already showed you. Then basically let's go and then check what else we need to do. We need to create a couple of group, o install and then DBA and Oracle, and I have already those things created in my this thing. If I go and then cat /etc/password, so that will be something o install. Okay, I have to grab something. Okay, so I have already installed o install. If I do not have, then it's not a problem, that Oracle can do it. So at least you have a new user called Oracle, where you have to use it, just have, you have the root user, and if you create Oracle user, that should be fine. Okay, and all the remaining things, if you do not create, Oracle will create during the installation time, so don't worry about that. And then the most important thing is about configuring couple of kernel parameter. So that means I need these parameters to be set whatever the value it is showing up here in this document. All right, and then, so for example, there is a value called SEMMSL. Okay, SEMMSL, same semaphore, a lot of semaphore variables. I need to see, like, if those things are set properly or not. So how do I see them if the things are set properly or not? The command to give is sysctl. Okay, so if I give grep sysctl, sorry, okay, so if I do sysctl minus a, it will give me all sort of all sort of values of that, and then it's saying that I should have my same MSL to be 250, right? So what I'm going to do, grep just grep for same. Okay, so if I do this grep for same, this same dot, this is a minimum value 250, and then 3200 is the other value, so this all set. Okay, and then also same PM is 100 and 128, so all these values are 100 and 128 I need, but I have already 142, which is larger, so that's fine. So what I'm going to show you is that, again, because I'm installing Oracle Enterprise Linux, all these things are set up for me. If those things are not set up for you, then you have to modify it, and I'm going to show you how to do that. One of the parameter, which is called SHM semaphore max, this value, let's see, like, how much is this value set up here. SHM max, so it looks like this is set to 0. Okay, so that means something gone wrong here, right? So what we need 4 gigabyte. So here is a deal. I do not have in my, like, if you see that the machine that what I'm using right now, I do not have, like, let's see, like, how much memory I have. Proc/mem info. So the total memory I have is 1.7 gigabyte. So if I have 1.7 gigabyte, then I cannot set a semaphore SHM max to 4 gigabyte. Okay, so that is something is not right. Okay, so therefore what I need to do, just take a look, like, how much is my value right now at sem max. sysctl.conf and shm max is the value. Okay, so what is happening is that I have set it up to 439800465 or whatever this value. Okay, because I don't have 4 gigabyte, therefore it is not allocating that much to the semaphore, and what is in fact is happening is just giving it to 0. So instead of giving this big number, what we can do, we can give something which is below 1.7 gigabyte. All right, so that means instead of giving this, instead of having this 4394 gigabyte, what I just did, I just give it 1 gigabyte. Okay, so if I did one, so right now it's 1.3 gigabyte max. So hope if I do that, this is going to work for me. However, what I need to do, I need to reload my sysctl. So sysctl, so the way to do sysctl reload. Okay, just 1 second. I think there is something mistake. I'm going to get it from my, okay, so kernel max I did, and then okay, so sysctl minus p is to load variable, sysctl minus p. Okay, so it's load the value. So now if I want to go on and check my SSM max, so it's all set. Okay, so it's all set to a value which is not anymore 0. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right, let me just redo that one, because I want to sysctl to come to, I just want to check to this value, because this is what I have tested. So I don't want to, I want to go with that. So instead of modifying the last moment and being in trouble, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this kernel, just copy this thing and then go to shmax. Okay, so as instead of that I just want to put this, and then when I reboot this machine or if I load, and then I see on the value of this thing. So this now is set to whatever I have set. Okay, so this is the one parameter that I showed, like so out of all these different things, like I just showed that one parameter was not proper and I made it appropriate by using this command. So the essential things that you can get, I don't want to go over all this thing in detail. You can go to this configuring kernel parameters and you check what is there, and if it's not there, try to create those things before you start to install. So this is essentially set you up for the operating system, like whatever the things that we need for your for the OS. I think those things are all there. Okay, so without any, like basically what I'm saying is that we have get this machine from the Amazon EC2 cloud, and after that we modify, customize couple of things which was not there. For example, we added a disk of 10 gigabyte, then we using, we partition that, and then we create a file system on that, then we set up the swap space, and then we set up a kernel parameter which was not proper. So with this we are almost ready to start the installation.